Hi friends, this is your Vashni from ZPHS Rayakuduru. Keep learning, keep practicing, the secret of success. Today I would like to share with you few words about my mother. My mother is the God's best gift to me. She takes care of everyone in the house. She gets up early in the morning. Every day she cooks delicious food for us. She is very loving and hardworking. My mother is my first teacher. She teaches me good manners. My mother is my best friend. I tell all secrets to my mother. She is the most important person in my life. She sacrifices her happiness for her children. My mother's love is like a deep sea that never ends. We should always take care of mother and never do such a thing that hurts her. Friends, my classmates are ready to say something about their mothers. Let's see what they are going to say and how they feel. Come on!
Hi friends, my name is Anita from ZPHS Rayakuduru. Because of my mother, I am here. She is my strength and also my weakness. She always tells me what the right path is and what the wrong path is. Sometimes she becomes a teacher when I make a mistake. Sometimes she becomes a doctor when I am ill. And sometimes she becomes a father to protect me. And she always encourages me. She always takes care of me. I learn so many things from my mom, like cooking, washing clothes, sweeping the floor, and how to behave with others in our society. She faced so many troubles in her life, but she always keeps smiling. And sometimes she scolds me when I make a mistake. When she beats me, the next minute she cries. I love my mother. Thanks for this opportunity.
Hi friends, this is Deepu from ZPHS Rayakuduru. I love my mother and my mother loves me a lot. She helps us in our studies and also encourages our talents. And her whole life revolves around me. She made infinite sacrifices for my happiness and success selflessly. My mom gave me this beautiful life, happiness and everything I have today. And her love is selfless. She has been with me like my shadow. She takes care of my family. She cooks tasty food for us. When you look into your mother's eyes, you know that is the purest love you can find on this earth. My mother scolds me often, but later calmly corrects my mistake. My mother is my first teacher in my life, and my mother is my inspiration and my superhero and my best friend and guiding light. So I love my mother. Thank you.
Hi, this is Aparna. My mother is my first best friend. She loves me a lot. She used to play with me. She used to tell stories. She helps me in my studies. She never scolds me. Every moment I share with my mother. If I make a mistake, she will correct it. When I suffer from fever, she doesn't sleep and she takes care of me. She cooks my favorite curries on Sundays. Sometimes she says, don't choose wrong path. In every situation, she encourages me. She doesn't pamper me. While I am going to school, she says bye. I call my mother Ma. She always says take care. Thank you.
Friends, I am Tanusha from ZPHS Rayakuduru. I love my mother. My mother is my best friend. Every day I sleep with my mother. In some situations, my mother protects me. Sometimes I don't leave my mother because I like my mother. I am so lucky because I have a supportive mother in my life. My mother is the most important person in my life. She sacrifices her happiness for her children. She teaches her children valuable lessons of life. Every minute she loves her children. My mother cooks my favorite dish. My mother helps me in studies. My mother can solve the problems in any situations. I am so happy with my mother. That's why I like my mother.
Hi friends, today I am going to talk about my mother. Everyone loves their mother and I also love my mother and my mother loves me too. She cooks whatever I want. She takes care of me and my family. Even I grew up, she sees me like a kid and takes care of me like a kid. In society, everyone has holidays, but for a mother, there is no holiday. If she takes rest, we will die of hunger. And she doesn't like to take holidays. She likes to serve the family. She helps me in my studies. If I make any mistakes, she corrects them and tells what right is and what wrong is. Without mother, we are nothing. Because of mother, we are like this. If I make any mistake, sometimes our mother will scold us and shout at us. Due to her scolding and shouting, everyone thinks she is not like all mothers. She doesn't like me. In that way we think. But it's just our illusion. Sometimes she scolds you to make you walk on the right path. So be happy and make your mother happy.
Hi, I am Ripka. I am in 10th standard from ZPHS Rayakuduru. Mother is not just a word. It contains heavy feelings and emotions. My mother is the only person who doesn't have time for herself because she always prays for us. My mother is very caring and loving and hardworking. She is uneducated but she guides me in all aspects. She gives hope to me when I fail. She supports me in studies. She reprimands me when I make a mistake. Ma, love you forever and ever.